Maye, and then let us see your face. We can't see your face.
Yeah.
Okay, let's bring everybody in. I think there's some people that aren't being let in.
Yeah.
Ben? Is that Ben?
Ben.
Where's Uncle Ben?
Ben is on the high seas.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I thought there's a travel restriction.
My goodness. Emma, hi. Lex, are you muted?
Trying to.
This is so cool. Thank you so much, everyone. Coach, how are you?
You look beautiful.
How are you?
Yes.
Falabi, where are you? Are you driving?
Yeah, I'm almost home now.
Okay, good. Okay, you got a nice sunroof. I can see the sky.
Yeah, Falabi, how are you?
Thanks, Uncle.
I'm fine.
Oh, because are you off the boat?
Almost home.
Off your boat.
Is Ben on the high sea?
Yeah, he's off the boat now. Off your boat. There's some people that are here.
Hey, book, Akuluna, may I see your face now?
Hey, see my face.
See you.
See your face.
Can't see you. Stella, you've disappeared. How does this thing?
Hey, Kimo, can you see me now?
Hi. Hello. Hi.
Achira, smile now.
Does anyone see me?
Yeah.
We don't have DJ.
Yes, so.
Hey, Emma.
Hi, Lex.
DJ, how's that?
Oh, we don't hear your voice now.
Hi, Emma. How are you?
I can't see you.
Here's my phone. Put your face in.
Hello, everybody. Good evening.
Yeah, one. I don't even know where. Birthday girl, where are you?
Hi. Hi.
So who's organizing?
Chini is saying hi. Chini.
Oh, Chini, hi. How are you? I'm going to see you sideways.
Hi.
Hey,
Hey, Cheyenne, you're on. I see you.
Oh, the webcam's not working. Happy birthday.
Simple. Hey, look at all. I can't believe all these people. Oh my God. Iche. Amazing. Oh, wow. That's amazing. Hey, look at our wife, oh, Chigo. How are you? Look at our wife.
How do you do this in office?
Yeah. Go back. Hey, what do you want to do?
say hello.
Who's the organizer? Who is the MC?
Nwando, don't worry, we have it all. Don't worry, we have it all set up, man. Don't worry.
No, just
Okay, can you tell Nwando that Nwando, Stella's mom wants to say hello to you.
Okay. Oh gosh. Mommy, you even dressed up for me. Thank you so much. For me.
congratulations. How many are you? All the good.
Thank you. These are can you see all the people at the party? We're playing
Yes.
you like my backdrop?
Yes.
My London.
Yes, Nwando to you.
Yeah, thank you. So if you can't come to be in London, then you can bring London to you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, just to you all. Tom, I can see you finally. Thank you.
Mom.
No.
Oh, cheers. I don't get a drink. I don't have a drink.
Drink, Mom. Get a drink. Just be here for a little bit. Get a drink.
Exactly. That's right.
Get a drink, Mom.
I said to be organized.
To the caterer.
Did anybody organize? I mean, okay, you've got it under control.
Who's organizing the food?
Okay.
Who's organizing the food?
Auntie Apple. Can we see
Got
her?
everything under control.
Can send it remotely.
Oh, Choma, look at you. Hey, I just got, oh my God, hallelujah. Look at you, Annette. My God, how are you? Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. Thank you so much. What a lovely surprise. Thank you. Oh, this is so nice. Yeah. Oh, this is so nice. Why are you?
I'm just wondering who.
I want to talk.
Oh, Chioma, this is
looking really nice.
Thank you so much.
Hi, Emma.
It's Rona.
Did you say BJ is on? Did you say BJ?
No. Sister Nwando.
Oh, Rena, where are you? I have to. Hey, how are you, darling? How are you? Thank you. Are we going to have a little rendition from you? We have two singers in the house, so Renwa and Richie.
Okay, they can do a collaboration. How are you going to dance?
Richie is a rapper. Richie's still there.
I think I'm not sure. They said they were coming right back.
Yeah, we're just driving.
Okay, you're driving. Yeah. No, I was saying we have two singers in the house. Look at my chairman sitting there very quietly.
Happy birthday.
My chairman.
Yes, sir.
Consistency.
Yes, sir.
Listening so quietly. Thank you so much for representing.
It's not easy to be 60. It's not easy to be 60.
I know. No, I'm trying to make it easy.
Sorry, enjoy it.
Yeah. Thank you. trying. We're trying.
Okay, hello everybody. I've put everybody on mute. I'm sorry, it's a little bit rude, but we're going to get started. We're all here for for my sister's birthday celebration. She's known to different people on this at this party in different names. To some people, it's Remy. To some people, it's Margaret. To some others, it's Nwando. To me, it's my big sister. So we're here to celebrate her 60th birthday. Unfortunately, thanks to the COVID, we can't all be together physically, so we're all here virtually. You know, these things have quirks, so we're going to try to make it as nice and interactive as possible. If it works out, that's great. If it doesn't, that's the quirks of technology. So a few ground rules. I'll mute. There'll be 7 points in the course of the next 2 to 3 hours where I'll unmute everybody just so that we can all interact. But for the most part, just so that it's more organized and less chaotic, we'll keep most people muted. There's a chat box here. If you go to the bottom of the screen, there's a chat box that would allow us all to send messages. So please use that. I'd like to first give it up for DJ Blocks. For those of you in London, DJ Blocks. Okay, well, let me actually, I've unmuted everybody. You can clap now. Okay. Okay, so DJ Blocks has gracefully agreed to host. Initially, we'll all talk and recognize Auntie Nwando, but to some people as well. But later on in the event, we'll hear a lot of jams from DJ Blocks. So to get started, let me just get us all in the mood for the event by showing just a quick video. All right, this is just very, very quick. Yeah, so it's by His grace that we're all here. So following up on that, I'm going to unmute Pastor Chairman, who is my immediate older brother, Nwando's younger brother, also to lead us in prayer as soon as I can find. Okay, yeah, so Chairman, please. Oh my God, this is, yeah. Yeah, so Chairman, please lead us in prayer as soon as you see my, okay, yes. Where, oh, it keeps moving. Okay. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, Chairman, please lead us in prayer.
Somebody be with us. Again, they pass.
Sorry, guys, these are the, okay, Chairman is here. Let me unmute. Oh, yeah, good. Well, it's not.
Just.
Yeah, but mute.
Okay.
Chairman, sorry, I'm trying to unmute you.
Yeah, I have.
All right, go ahead, please.
Yeah. Our Father and our Lord, we just thank you. We honor you and we give you all the glory. We exalt you and we thank you, Father Lord, for today. Thank you, Father Lord, as we come to celebrate our friend, our sister, our mother, our grandmother, our cousin, our auntie. We just thank you, Father Lord, for what you have done in her life and where you have brought her up to today. We thank you as she celebrates this 60th birthday. We thank you, Lord, that her life will become like a diamond, that the older it becomes, the more glaring it becomes, Father Lord. We thank you, Father Lord, for the radiance that she radiates out of her life in the name of Jesus. Thank you, Father Lord, for everything. We ask, Lord, that you take control of everything we're going to do today. And from the beginning, from here on in, her life will never remain the same. And Lord, you will give her a blessing and a present that no other person can give in the name of Jesus. Good health, long life, and we ask, Lord, that you will protect her and you will provide for her from here on in. No more anxiety, no more worry in the name of Jesus. Thank you, Father, Lord, for everything. We pray in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you. That was Chairman Okuzu, Pastor, Nwando's younger brother. So again, so just to kind of, let you all know what we're going to do this evening. We're going to honor, my sister Nwando by with a few different types of tributes. We're going to show some video tributes. There are a couple of them that were prepared. And then we'll also have family tributes that, kind of reflect the love that we all have for her, the values that she has helped us instill in each other. And then again, one of these quirks of the virtual thing is at around 8 o'clock, we hope to do the cutting of the cake. So Nwando, I don't know, do you have the cake? Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. So yeah, so we'll cut a virtual cake. Unfortunately, she'll have to drink it, and then I'm sorry, she'll have to eat it. And then we'll have a toast. We'll have a toast by her older brother, my older brother Ben, and that's where the drink comes in. I would expect, hopefully, that everybody will have a drink, so that we can all do a virtual toast, and then we'll have a few other tributes from non-family members, but people that mean just as much to her, that reflect the various aspects of her life. And then DJ Blocks will take it away, give us a few, nice jams. Hopefully, we can all virtually dance, and then we'll have a response by Birthday Girl, and after that is Dance, Dance, Dance. So strap on, we're going to get started. I'm going to start off by showing two more video collages. The next one I'm going to show, the next one I'm going to show was put together by Georgia for her beautiful, lovely grandma. So please enjoy this. Uh-oh, sorry. I think stop screen share. Okay, I'm sorry guys, it's just, we'll get there. Screen one, screen two, yeah, okay.
Stick around. One strike and you're out, baby. Don't get up or sound great.
I'm not sharing.
Never let me down. No, that's why when the sun's up, I was waiting. Still laying in your bed saying, ooh, 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 ooh. this time on our hands. Might as well cancel.
Is it sharing?
Yeah.
I'm the one to stick around. One strike and you're out, baby. Don't care if I sound crazy, but you never let me down. No, no, that's why when the sun's up, I'm fading. Still laying in your bed, saying, ooh, 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 ooh. All this time on our hands. Might as well cancel our plans. Yeah. I could stay here one lifetime. So lock the door and throw out the key. Can't fight this no more. It's just you and me, and there's nothing I can do. I'm stuck with you, stuck with you, stuck with you. So go ahead and drive me insane, baby. Run your mouth. I still wouldn't change being stuck with you, stuck with you, stuck with you. I'm stuck with you, stuck with you, stuck with you, baby.
There's nowhere we need to be. No, no, no. I'ma get to know you better. Kinda hope we're here forever. There's nobody on these streets. If you told me that the world's ending, ain't no other way that I can spend it. Oh, oh, oh. Got all this down in my head.
So that was
That was nice.
hold on, let me
Thank you, Georgia. Thank you.
So that was done by the most beautiful Georgia Blue for her grandmother. And so we're going to show one more collage that was put together by Stella for her sister-in-law. Is it showing?
Yeah.
It's showing.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did I do?
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so that was okay. So that was. I think we should all. Everyone's unmuted. We can just applaud the people
Thank
that
you.
put this together.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Georgia. And
Yeah.
oh, sorry, I have to answer the door. 1 second. Please.
Okay. All right. Okay. So.
This is a younger brother.
Okay, so we're going to have muted everybody again, and the setting I have now is that anybody who is called on to speak can unmute themselves. So Nwando's life has been mostly filled by the things that drive her. First of all, it's family. Family is one of the anchor points that has kept her moored right through her life. And the one person that has been her ride or die right from the beginning up until this point is her older sister, Apo, who has been with her through the worst times as well as the best times. So let me call Apo to just give a few words in honor of her younger sister. Apo? Apo, I'm trying to unmute you. You can also try and unmute yourself. Okay, go ahead.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Okay,
we can hear you.
Go?
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. Yes. Okay. This is such a special occasion. I had hoped that we'd get to spend it together. You know, I had made plans, but well, like everyone else, everything changed overnight. Anyway, my sister, Nwando, I mean, we've had some crazy times. Starting from our childhood, where we were always very close because we're the only two girls. But apart from that, the family itself was always, we have a very close-knit family. Our siblings were all very, very close-knit. And growing up was a lot of fun, a lot of mischief, sneaking out at night and going to parties with them. Why are you talking, Nwando? It's true. We snuck out lots of times thanks to Ben. Ben would tell Nwando and I that if we can sneak out and join him outside, then we can go with him. If not, we're home, you know. So we managed to sneak out a few times. We got drunk a few times, you know, but it was a lot of fun, a lot of laughter, a lot of love. And there's no time really because we don't have such a long time this evening. But just to talk about a little about our relationship with our mother and our father. You know, Nwando has always been someone with a lot of love, you know, sometimes misunderstood by some people, but generally she's got a lot of love. She gives a lot. She's very passionate about her love. She really would do literally anything for those she loves. She would go out of her way. If any problem you have becomes hers. As you know, that's one thing I know about her. Any problem at all, whatever she can do, she will cut off her arm to do it. You know, she's always been there with me, been there for everybody. I remember when my mom was ill, she was the one, I mean, right through. She was there, hospital. In fact, she's a she's a doctor in the house, more or less, a healthcare person, because she was always there with everyone, going to the hospital, doing all the hospital runs and everything. But, you know, through the years, I remember when we got into uni, she was in Ife and I was in Unilag. It was such a crazy time going to school. Each time we came back from holiday, we would exchange clothes, and then she would take my clothes to school, and I would take hers to my uni. You know, do you remember those ones? Stop crying. We're not going. We haven't gone anywhere yet. Anyway, as we got older, of course, everybody went off to various places. She got married. I was here. But I mean, through it all, I can say that we were together through everything. We were together through the, not so easy times, through the happy times we're together. And she's always been a tower of strength. There's nothing I want to say. I mean, I may not tell anyone else, but I can say anything to her. Any idea I have, no matter how harebrained, she'll encourage me and she'll say, okay, let's see. She'll talk me through it. She'll see, let's see how it goes and all of that. She's that sort of person. She's there for me. Am I going on too long?
No.
Okay. Going on, her relationship with each and every single like that, that's the same closeness, the same care, looking out for each person, asking, worrying, and all of that, and that is what she is. That is who she is. Then on the professional level, she has, everybody knows her. She has she's smart, she's bright, she's very hardworking. She's out there, and I have to say that sometimes by the world standards, you look at maybe the money you have in the bank. But what I look at, and why I say kudos to you, Nwando, is that you've always aspired and you have always gone and you have always done what you wanted to do in terms of your professional life. You've written books. You've also been a speaker in various fora. You've been your what else? I mean, you speak. You're a lawyer. You have your TV presenter now. I'm sure most people have seen her Wealth TV UK. And even the running, she's done, I think, 9 marathons around the world, from Lagos to London to Paris. She's done marathons. And that is no mean feat, but that is the kind of person she is. If she sets her mind to do something, she goes for it and she does achieve it. But within it all, she's that strength sometimes can make her sing somehow. Because I remember the evening we all went out, Nwando, Ben, and I, and a couple of other friends. This was in London, and that's can-do spirit. I'm a strong woman, and all that. We're trying to stop a taxi, and in the middle of stopping the taxi, as we stopped the taxi, Ben was the only man there. Ben was strolling happily. We were all strolling. Nwando took off and ran after the taxi to stop it, jump in, and make sure we held the taxi. But that's because she's always, for a long time, she's been looking after herself. It's become second nature to do things for her. But she's a truly wonderful person. Parts of sense of humor, wicked. Nasty mouth, I have to say, sense of humor, wicked, But Nwando has always been a really lovely, lovely, lovely sister. And as I said in my post on Facebook, I really wouldn't wish for any other sister. This has been, as Oke says, my ride or die person, wherever, however, I know she's got my back and she's there for me. For the rest of the family, well, she's the same, whatever, we'll sit there, she's worrying, what's happening to this person? Apo, have you spoken to this person? How is it going? That's her nature, and for all of us, that's how she's been. She's been there through my daughter's life and always been there for us. And Nwando, I have to say, you're a beautiful person. Just go for it. 60 is fabulous. I have been there and I have to say it. Did I say 60? 60 is fabulous. It's exciting. it's a time that you can just be, you know, you don't, no apologies to anybody. You just be who you are, do what you want to do, say what you want to do. And all you have to say, well, I'm 60 and that's just too bad. You know, anyway, we're wishing you a really, 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 really lovely, lovely year this year, and your heart's desires, and you know, just go for it, my darling sister. Love you, love you, love you lots. Eh?
Thank you.
Woo, got you. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much, Apple. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay.
Right back at you.
Okay, so Nwando has been blessed with 4, well, I wouldn't say children, but lovely young adults now. So, well, children to her nonetheless. You know, there's Shagun, Tolu, Bolabi, and Leke. And they're all on this call today.
Shags, unmute.
I'm sorry.
I just want Shagun to unmute. Hey.
Okay, all right. So, so we'll have.
Thank you, sis.
We'll have Shagun and Tolu just give very brief remarks. So, Shagun, you go first.
Mom, you are
in many years. How are you doing, by the way?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah,
good,
hold on,
good.
please. Let me find you because there are 3 different.
Hey, Mom. Hey, birthday girl.
Let me find you. I can't find you. Where are you?
Find me, Mom.
Sliding, scrolling. Yes, she can't see you exactly, Lex. I'm Shags. Yeah. She's gonna see you in a second.
Can you see Moya?
Okay, yeah, I got you. Yes.
All right.
Happy birthday! Hey, Grandma.
Thank you, darling. Thank you.
You look gorgeous.
Thank you. Hello, Esther.
So, Tolu, do you want to say words to your to your mom?
And Shags as well. Shags,
yes.
Shags, you were going to say something.
You go first.
I was just going to say, Mom, you're cherished. You bless so many people in this world, and you are forever always positive and loving. And may all that blessing and beautiful things come back to you at 10,000-fold, you know?
Amen.
And days like this where we can like come and recognize your day, it's a great thing, and we love you much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, girls.
I just want to say, I mean, I spoke to you earlier, Mum, but honestly, if I pick up Mum, you've always made me feel like I can be strong. You've always made me feel inspired. You've always been such a role model to me. I remember there was a day when I was really, really, really freaking out about something that was going on financially, and I was really worried, and I called you. And I thought you were going to say, I was crying, and I thought you were going to say, oh, you know, don't worry. You just said, suck it up, okay? This is not going to kill you. Nothing is going to kill you. Suck it up, read The Secret, and just get on with it. What you can change, you will change. Things you cannot change, you cannot worry about. And I remember it so well because it made me just kind of fortify myself and deal with it. And I've always said to myself, that was the best advice, because worrying, panicking, and all those things do not do anything for you, just give you more heartache and stress and anxiety. So you're very much that kind of mom. You're practical, and you're strong. And I love that about you. So thank you so much for being my mom and our mom. You know, Shagun, Lex, Lex is there. For love, you know, for love is here, isn't he? I think he's here. We love you so much. Yeah. We may not see you all the time. We may not speak to you all the time because you're always working, but we love you so much. You are definitely the glue.
Thank you.
Okay? And we love you with all our hearts. We can't wait to see you so we can actually hug you. We wanted to be with you today, but you said no, COVID. But when we can be with you, we can't wait so we can hug you and we can show you the love in person. Okay? Love you so much, Mom. You deserve everything and more. Love you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Love you too. Love you. Love you, girls.
So,
thank you.
Falabi, you're up.
Okay. Okay, I'm unmuted.
No, yeah.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Thank you. Thank you, darling.
Wow, what can I say?
I haven't seen you for a while, actually.
Yeah. Well, okay, yeah, what can I say? Well, me and Mom, We go way back, way back.
We do.
All the way to the womb. Should I describe how we first met?
No, too much information.
Way too much, Falabi.
But, sorry?
Way too much, Falls. Love you, man.
Hey, Falabi. Hi, Falabi.
Carry on.
Hi.
But yeah, what can I say? I mean, you know, other than things that are cliche, you know, I guess one thing that I can point out, you know, everyone has mothers, you know, but one thing I can point out about my mum or about mum is that, you know, as an adult, it's really nice to, and then most especially as a Nigerian, actually, it's very rare to have a Nigerian mother like our mum. Someone who, who understands, who gets us.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, that's the major thing. That's the major thing that, you know, mum brings to me. In that, you know, I have a mom, I have a friend at the same time. I have someone that is always there to support me. That, you know, no matter, you know, how bad things get, you know, she's there. And I remember when you stayed with me, Mom.
Yeah.
I remember that during that period, you know, I was having some of the most difficult times, you know, I've had in the past. I was just setting up the business. I had a contract with an off-taker. I was looking for money. I wasn't able to do it. I was looking, you know, I had issues with my rent and everything. And, you know, just having you there was a real comfort. So, you know, what else will I say? What's his name? Like Princess Diana to Paul Burrell, you're my rock.
All right.
The only thing is that you're my butler. I should make use of you more.
I mean.
So love you, Mom, and happy birthday.
Thank you. Love you too, my darling. Love you.
All
right. So no, thanks, Afolabi. Bringing up the rear, we have Lekki on the line. Lekki, you're up.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, you guys are a tough act to follow. Well, do you know what? I will say, first of all, one thing I was thinking about today was about being grateful for what you have instead of complaining about what you don't have. And that's something that I think we all do from time to time as human beings. And I remember having a conversation recently with someone who grew up in foster care, and he doesn't really have a family. And he was telling me about his upbringing and everything, and I was thinking to myself, my God, I am lucky. Because I not only have a mother, I have all these other family members around me too, who, even though some of them are separated by sea, I still have access to them, and they will always be a part of my life. No matter how big the gaps are in between when we see each other and when we don't, they will always be a part of my life, and I'm so grateful for that. And my mother is at the epicenter of that. And like, I think it was Falabi who said that my mother is the glue that keeps us all together. Either Falabi or Salute, I'm sorry, I can't remember which one of you it was. But one of you said that, and it is so true. And I am so lucky, because whenever I find myself in a situation where, even if I just want to rant about something trivial that is completely irrelevant, you know, like not having the arm muscles that I wish I had, my mum will be there to listen. And I'm very grateful, very grateful. Patiently listen and give me some advice. And she gives me the best practical advice. And she's also instilled good values in me, because when I see people misbehaving around me, I look at myself and I think, you know what, I'm a little bit better behaved because of the way my mother raised me and the values that she taught. I'm very grateful for that, and happy birthday.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Love you, Lord. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh yeah,
so
and I'm always here for you if you need me. It's not all about me.
Thank you.
Okay.
So,
Thank you. I know that. I know that anyway.
You're
so thank you very much. You know, as you all know, Nwando is blessed with family members, with brothers also, who are married. Two of us are, well, all three of our brothers are on the call right now. And you know, two of us have wives who are on the call also. But on behalf of Nwando's in-laws, we'll call Stella Okuzu to give a few, to say a few words. Stella, you're up.
Stella.
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you. You're unmuted.
Happy birthday, sis.
Can't see you, darling. Okay, yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. So, Sister Nwando really is my sister-in-law, but she is my sister because our relationship goes beyond marriage. She is my big sis. And so when I refer to her as Sister Nwando, I'm not just being polite because she's older than me, but I am saying the obvious that she is my sister. So I just want to say very happy birthday to you. You're beautiful in and out. I mean, I don't know anybody else who is 60 and as beautiful as you are, and that's the truth. You're very selfless, you're loving, you're very, I like the fact that you're so determined. And we've had some very special moments.
Yeah.
I remember when we were in Hendon, and in the mornings, we would pontificate, we'll talk about life, we'll talk about business. And those were moments that I really, really cherish. I also remember when I was in hospital and you brought me my Christmas lunch. I mean, that was so, so touching. So I feel truly blessed to call you my sister. And you're so gifted. I mean, you're a woman of so many parts. You're a lawyer, has been said, you're detailed, you're focused, you're super fit. You know, when I say to people, because we go for events every now and again, and then when I say you're my sister-in-law, or maybe Tolu is there, like, they say, really? How is that? And one thing we do share in common, sis, is we like to dance, but you are an incredible dancer. Because in as much as I love to dance, I know when to take a back seat when you're on the dance floor, and nobody can beat you to that. So from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say I love you very much. I'm so happy that through marriage, I've gained a sister. I love you, and I pray that that the best parts of your life is truly ahead. God bless you. God protect you, and God keep you. Love you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I love you too. Thank you.
Thank you. And we're going to move on shortly. Wendell, we'll have we'll cut your cake in a few minutes. But before we do that, Kachira, who is your niece, wrote a poem for you that she'd like to read to you. So Kachira, go ahead. Hello.
Nwando, your smile lights up every room. Your skin glows as bright as the sun. When I see you, I feel happy. You turn my gray clouds to a rainbow. Your eyes are twinkling stars. You're not my aunt, but my angel. I feel you were sent by God to watch over me. Thank you for everything you have done for me. You are Thank you. Happy birthday.
No, sorry, I think we missed part of that. Can you read that again, please?
Speak up. And Nwando, your smile lights up every room. Your skin glows as bright as the sun. When I see you, I feel happy. You turn my gray clouds to a rainbow. Your eyes are twinkling stars. You are not my aunt, but my angel. I feel you were sent by God to watch over me. Thank you for everything you have done for me. You are the gifts of life and colors. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Oh, well done, Kachira. That was brilliant. Well
Thank
done.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so so that will cut the cake, and so it's not going to go as we usually do in real life. So, Nwando, can you prepare to cut the cake? And this is where we'll have a little bit of organized chaos. So I'm going to unmute everybody, and does somebody want to volunteer to orchestrate the cake cutting?
A knife. Hold on, please. Hold on.
Okay, she's getting a knife. So everybody is unmuted now. Apo, who should direct the cake cutting? Apo?
Yes?
I said, who should direct the cake cutting?
Maybe since Bella spoke to us, maybe Enuma.
Enuma, yes, let's hear from you.
Let's hear from Enuma.
Enuma, are you there?
Yep.
Hello?
Hello.
What's
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Who is that?
Okay, so Enuma, you guide the cake cutting. Okay, so Nwando, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Enuma, are you ready?
I am ready.
We're ready.
So go ahead, director.
Ready.
Director, I want you to do.
All right.
Okay.
One, have your knife and everything ready.
All set.
Okay. So would like sing Friday happy birthday to Nwando. I will start, and everybody please just feel free to join.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
5,
you.
4, 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday!
Bravo. Thank you. At least you don't have to worry about eating my cake in case there's nothing on it.
Apple?
Thank you so much.
Okay, so congratulations.
The DJ gonna play some music.
Music now.
Good DJ.
Where's DJ?
Thanks.
Hi, Tolu.
Hi, Tolu.
I
Say
see
hi,
so
Auntie
many so many people. I can't believe this.
Hey, Mom.
Is that chills with you?
Yes, happy birthday!
Ah, now wow. And Anarchy. Oh yeah, my people are here. Oh, hey, look at this. I can't believe it. Huh?
It's fantastic.
Then hi.
Oh my God, Bayo.
Victor Hannah.
Hi there, how you doing?
I'm very well.
Okay, how are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Look at you.
Are you enjoying your day?
I'm having such a fabulous day.
Don't beat out that cake yourself.
Apple, how now?
Oh,
Congratulations,
my God. Look at, Ladell.
Congratulations.
I can't believe
DJ Box in the house.
You know we have to pray for my party, right? We have to pray.
Sir Jeff.
We must.
You go play Roblox.
Abs, where are you? I've just seen you. Abby, where are you?
Happy birthday, Remy.
Hello.
Hello, Anne.
Oh, look at Queen Nana. Hey, Pixar.
Happy birthday, Remy.
Hi.
How you doing?
I did. Oh, no.
Warrior people, oh.
Anne, hi.
Lifestyle. Which Anne?
Okay, so mom, maybe go on your tablet.
No, I can't get that name.
Hi, Remy. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Remy. Thank you so much. Oh, this is so cool. Thank you. Thanks. Oh,
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Auntie Nwando. Happy birthday, Auntie Nwando.
And I saw, I saw you somewhere. Are you still there?
Happy birthday, Remy.
Yeah, but y'all know.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to you.
Mom.
So nice. I'm just so, I can't even believe.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Auntie Remy.
Oh my God! Who went?
Hey,
See your face, so who went? Let me see what you're up to.
Birthday, Nwando.
See what you're doing.
You know.
Who went? You're hiding your face. I want to see what you're up to. But yeah.
Look.
Whoever doesn't know, whoever doesn't want you to know what it's up
Hey, Auntie Nwando.
I need to know. Where is my Bulo? Bulo is not here.
Birthday, Nwando.
I am walking around.
Hey, there he is.
This corona is helping us, eh?
Universe. Oh my God. Really, where are you? I can't see you. You're trying to steal my background. Yeah, you are in Westminster.
Hey, hi.
Happy birthday, Nwando. Happy birthday, Nwando.
Oh, wow.
Happy birthday. And me,
I see you. Thank you. Thank you so much. God, so cool. And now you're letting us see you.
Y'all know.
Oh, I did.
Hey,
I'm looking
Nwando, come stand up and dance now.
Yes, stand up and dance.
Stand up and dance now. Yo. Stand up and dance.
Are you ready now? Hold upside down. I see you with your cigar.
And you
Come on.
I see you, Tolu.
My G.
Yo. Okay. Okay, get him. Oh no. Ah, yeah, man. That's fella. Yeah. Fella, how now? Oh, wow.
Welcome to the village.
Adora.
Uncle Five.
Hi, baby. How are you? Wow. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow, wow.
Bio. Bio. No.
All right, everybody, let's give it up for DJ Block. Everybody, let's give it up for DJ Block.
Very nice.
If you are ever in London and you need music,
hi.
is your guy. Okay, so yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Didi.
Oh yeah. Good to see you.
Didi. So lovely to see you, my darling.
Okay, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry to have to put all of you on mute. We're going to move on with the program. We have a gentleman that's going to do a saxophone rendition. A gentleman by the name of, I didn't actually get his name, but he is on here as Comfort Umar. Comfort, would you, do you mind unmuting your line? He's going to give us
muted.
Yes, good. He's going to give us a saxophone rendition. So please take it away.
Just to wish happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
We play this one all together.
So,
Ah. I want us to spoil it.
Happy birthday.
Okay, so everybody, this is Abe Sax. Abe Sax. So Abe Sax was kind enough if anybody needs to reach out to him, you can find him through either Apollonia or through. So we'll move on with what we're trying to do today. Again, thanks everyone for staying with us so far. There's more fun coming up, but at this point, we'd like Nwando's older brother, my older brother, my big brother, Ben, to give a toast. Ben is also known as Okosisi of Ojoto. All right, Okosi.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Hello. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hey,
Daddy Ben.
Nwando.
Hey,
Hello.
let me
Hey, Ben.
have a drink. Let me get a drink, please.
Well, get your drinks prepared. Get your glasses. I give you 15 seconds to prep up. Are we set?
Not quite, but not quite.
All right, so you need another 10 seconds.
Victor and Betty Hayes, I throw a salute.
As you can see, I'm prepped up. I'm prepped up.
Okay, she's coming. She's coming.
All right.
Okay, I'm here. I'm
All right.
I'm back.
So I would love to propose a toast to my ever happy sister.
Okay, 6 p.m. And she now told me, and that's it.
My ever happy sister. Even when she's down, she's smiling. The toughest of times, you would never know. Her dancing didn't start just today. Her dancing has been in her blood from when she was a little child. I remember the 2-year-old that came back from London. And the very first thing she asked me was, do you know how to twist? I swear. The very first thing and I said no, she says, I will show you how. And we started twisting. So her dancing goes way back. It's not a thing of today. It's inbred in her. So she's a most loving person. If she's in your camp, you're good to go. Even when you don't want her in your camp, she will be in your camp. You know? So I drink to a complete woman. Beautiful, smart. Yes. Anytime I meet my friends who have encountered her, she says, that's your sister. Now, wow. She's a whippersnapper. That's your sister. She fine, though, man, but her brain sharp, you know? All the time, you know? So to a complete woman that has raised 4 beautiful children, has been a pillar of the family, very accomplished academically, bright, beautiful, to a complete woman. I raise my glass on this her 60th birthday. May you have many more to come.
Amen.
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 All right.
Happy birthday.
Salud.
Happy birthday.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Yes.
Birthday, Margaret.
Thank you, everyone.
Yes,
Thank you.
Margaret.
Yes.
Yeah,
Cheers,
because
Rigo.
Birthday, Rigo.
My warriors.
Cheers.
Yes. Yes.
Birthday, Mom.
Cheers.
Happy birthday, what are you drinking?
Who went?
Who's drinking? I mean,
Cheers, Remy.
Ayaba.
Happy birthday, Rigo.
Ayaba, we'll do one for you now.
Thank you. Yes, that's my
I think I'll be drinking with Ben now, not you.
Ayaba.
Yes.
Ayaba, we should do one for you. Yes, everybody. Do one for you, Ayaba.
We've done one. Margaret, she did one for me.
Are you serious? She didn't invite me.
When Ayaba is on the
I'm very upset.
You know what happened when Ayaba is on
My own was under the serious lockdown.
And then when they said the party was over, everybody go home. Everybody said, well, we're home.
Okay, I'm sorry to rudely cut everybody up again. Just moving on along. So thank you, Okosisi, for that lovely toast. So on this next part, we're going to have a few more tributes. And the people, we're going to have 3 speakers give tributes. And the speakers, you know, obviously all of us are friends and family, but a combination of people who have been family right from secondary school days, as well as people who have been have family in in what has defined some of our most of our adult life, which is our running. So, but first off, for for her, QC days, we'll have Moji Olowu please say a few words. I'm not sure, Moji, if you can hear me, can you please unmute your phone so that you can speak? I'm trying to find you on here so I can unmute you.
Okay, I think I'm unmuted now.
Ah, yeah, please go ahead. Hello.
Okay, well, first of all, I'm kind of on the spot here, right? Because I'm not very good at doing these sorts of things, but I just want to say that Margaret is obviously one of my dearest friends, and she's like a sister to me. Obviously, we've known each other since we were children, and I just think that she's like one of the most level-headed, and obviously, people have commented on how kind she is and how warm-hearted. But I think she's also one of the most level-headed people that I know. And also one of the people that I really admire so much, in that she always has some sort of a goal that she wants to achieve. And she always sets her goals at a very high level, and she always achieves them. And I mean, over the years, I've watched her do so many different things, and she's always been very successful at what she does. And so I really admire that so much about her. She has so much drive and so much energy, and at the same time, she's just so sensible about everything. So I love her to bits. She knows that.
Thank you very much, Moji. That was excellent. I thought you didn't know how to do these things. And then the next, oh, sorry, let me, I think, yes, Nwando, when you were muted, please, can you?
Okay, no, I just said thank you, Moj. Love you too. Thank you.
Oh, okay, love you to bits.
We sat next to each other. I think at 11 we were seated in at QC. We sat next to each other, and that was the time. And of course, the connection was, we became very close friends from being next to each other at school. But of course, the other connection was Tayo and Ben and H-Bomb. Sorry, it's an
don't remind me, Nwando.
Yeah.
Go H-Bomb, go H-Bomb.
Yeah, so but thank you,
Yes, okay, so so moving right along, most of her adult life has been defined by her running. Those who know her, I think Apo said she ran 9 marathons. I think I lost count after after probably the 3rd or 4th. I just knew she was running a marathon every year or every other year. In fact, she inspired me to start running, and
You mean to start dreaming?
No, I actually started trying. I actually started training.
You started dreaming.
No, I actually did. And
did you run? You didn't run.
I got
dreaming about running.
My knees gave out. Nwando knows that I was running.
Started, right? Yeah, he started.
Yeah, I did up to.
But you didn't do the marathon.
Let me talk now. My knees gave out. So the point is that this is my older sister who inspired me, her younger brother, to start running, and I started trying to train, and I didn't make it because my knees couldn't handle it, and so that just really says how strong she is, not just physically, not just intellectually, but also physically. So and I think a good part of this her life has been supported by her running club. And so to recognize her, to say a few words on behalf of her running club, I would like to invite Chuka Emowa to speak. So if you please can hear me, there's so many people I can't find you. So please unmute yourself and
yes, I've unmuted myself.
Please go ahead. Yes, okay, go ahead,
My
please.
chair or my former chair, but it's
Exactly.
okay.
I was going to say, you know, I'm known as Chair Emeritus. Anyway,
my
when
chair.
How are you guys?
Consistency.
You know, Remy makes 60 years look like it's
26.
Yes. I mean, when Remy joined our running club, I thought to myself, who is this young lady coming to join our club? You know, and as the chairman, I have the right to name you. So her own name is, she's named Regal. That's the name that we gave her.
A Regal.
Yes. Because she always acts in a regal manner. I mean, you look at her, I mean, they call her queen. That is being regal. That's just it. But then when you look at it, you ask yourself, for a lady that old to be running all these marathons, you know, I'm also inspired. I'm not quite 60, but I'm going to get there. And I know that...
you can mind yourself. She's not old. She's young.
Thank you.
Pious.
No, she's just older. That's all. Older.
You see, age is just a number.
Hey, that's true.
Hey, Stella, stop laughing. Stella, stop laughing. Age is just a number. But you see, you know, it's nice to know that no matter the age, young, old, middle, whatever, you can still do what you want to do. Set your sights at running whatever marathon or whatever distance you want. In the Road Warriors group, we have a motto that says, "No warrior left behind." So it didn't matter what distance you wanted to run or what speed, you would always find warriors with you running, making sure that you were encouraged to do your own speed at your own distance at your own speed. Remy has been a very lovely lady, and she has actually inspired a lot of us who've been running. So on behalf of the Road Warrior Running Club, and I know quite a number of them are present.
Yeah.
We wish you, Remy, a very, very happy birthday. And I know that you will have many more to celebrate. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Rigo!
Happy birthday, Rigo.
May I just say that I try to reject the name Regal. You know, they go through a naming, part of the process. So they go through a naming and everybody's throwing names. And I try to reject that Regal because I said everybody else is known by their running prowess. There's Stealth, there's F1, there's, what are the others? You know, all these people. And so, you know, when they ask you, so what's your running name? Stealth, you know. Remind me now, all the amazing, sorry? Force. There's Force.
Slayer.
You know, Slayer. I should have been named Slayer. I would have liked to be named Slayer. So when somebody says, so what's your running name? I'll say, Regal.
You're a queen. It's classy.
With elegance.
Elegance,
So,
exactly.
anyway, but in the end, I had no choice. I had to accept. Thank you so much, Chuka. I'm so grateful. Thanks.
You're very welcome.
So
but
the last,
you also know that the more you try to reject the name, the more it sticks.
So the last formal speaker we'll have for the evening is a very close friend of my sister's, who is also an adopted member of the Okus family. I'd like to invite Anne Rainey to speak. I'm not sure
It's her birthday.
can I, yeah, Anne, can you please?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, and it was
Yes,
Anne's
can you hear
birthday
me?
yesterday.
Excellent. Absolutely. My Gemini sister. Okay, great. Hello, everyone.
Hello, you went off.
And speak with your network.
Hello, everyone. I hope you can hear me.
Yes.
Can you hear me? Good evening. The internet is just extremely crazy tonight, but I will go very, very quickly. A lot of people have said all wonderful things about you, Remy, today. You're a special, special woman. You know, you've touched all lives. You know, I had various things written down for you, but I'm just going to sort of pick just a few things and just comment. I met you, I think.
We can't see you.
Yeah, I think our internet is acting up. Okay, we may have lost. Okay, now we can. Now we can. Yes, and we can see you good.
Okay, excellent. I'm sure you would recall the day we met, Remy. We were both representing our companies at an event in England. I remember, I think it was one of those legal meetings, and we were the only two Black ladies there. And of course, immediately we connected. And as they say, the rest is history. Because I became your adopted sister, became in fact one of the Okuzu sisters. You know, we've been close. We've gone through great things. We've had great times. You know, we've had not so good times, but we've stuck together. You know, everyone said quite a lot of things. Professional, yes. Glam sister, you know, daring. You know, you're the only sister I know who has lived in Spain, Lagos, London, back to London, you know, literally all over the world, and you're still happy in yourself. You know, I'm really inspired by a lot of the things you've gone through in life. And, you know, the moments for me that you find the person I came to respect as Remy, the care you gave to your mother, your late mother, was just second to none. I remember how you would be in and out of the hospital, the waiting room. I know Stapo had said a bit, but I just cannot help but touch on that. Because for me, it really gave me a different view, and how the whole family sort of rallied around Mama till she took up her last breath. You know, everyone feeding, taking turns. It was just amazing. And, you know, the love you always have for everyone, you know. I mean, look at what your one of your children said, your relationship with your children, you know, you get them, and you really do get a lot of people. You get me, because I'm one of your very stubborn friends, as you know. But somehow you will say those things, and I will like, okay, right, Remy, you're right. And I will go ahead and sort of listen to you and obey you. And so that's the respect I have for you. I appreciate your positive mindset. It's second to none. I don't think I have many friends or sisters who have that level of mindset. Everything, you would always see the silver lining. You would always understand and encourage people to look at the positive side of things. And I think that's just been amazing. And what more can I say? My party partner, we've rocked quite a number of parties, London, Lagos, everywhere. And we will continue to rock till the end of our days. You know, by the grace of God, you will live to see the goodness of God in the land of the living. You will grow in age. You will grow with good health. You will grow in wealth. You know, you've toiled very hard. You know, you've done various things, and you've continued to go. You keep going, and I mean, I know that you're only around the corner, because for all those dreams we've talked about, it will all manifest this year in Jesus' name. Have a lovely, lovely birthday. I want to thank everyone who's arranged and organized today. We were supposed to be together physically. I had got my ticket. I was like, no matter what part of the world you're in, we will celebrate this birthday, but God knows why. But we thank him for this opportunity. And my darling sister, you're simply the best. God bless you. I love you dearly. My children send all of their love and their regards and said, happy birthday, Auntie Rems.
Oh.
Renzi Boo, go girl.
Annie Lou.
Hey, Renzi Boo.
Annie Lou. Thank you so much, my darling. Thank you.
God bless
Thank
you.
Love you.
Bye
Lord.
bye.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank
Okay,
you.
so we're moving right along.
Thank you, Auntie Anne.
Yeah, coming
Hey,
up
hey, I'm four labs. Hey, Lexi, I don't know
Auntie.
who it was. Hey, hey.
Yeah, it's me.
Oh, it's you, for labs.
Happy birthday, and
Thank you. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it was
Oh,
my
happy birthday as well.
Yeah. And the funny thing is that we always celebrate our birthdays together ever since I've known Remy. So this is
happy
one of the
birthday.
things we've never
Happy
done.
birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday,
darling. We love you. You are definitely a part of the Okuzu family. We love you.
So we're going to.
Thank you. Bless you.
Okay, let's meet up.
Yeah, so we're going to have the birthday girl respond in a few minutes, but I wanted to leave this open. Let's have 2 or 3 people, no more than 3. If anybody would like to just say a few words, please just unmute yourself and just say a few words. So we'll have 3 people speak, and then we'll have a response from the birthday girl.
Sorry, can somebody guide me? I'm just seeing something that says iPhone. How do I see everybody again? I've lost everybody.
You've lost everybody?
Well, I just got a few.
Okay, we can't see you either. I can't see you.
If you go down, are you on your laptop or what type of device?
On my laptop.
At the bottom, there should be something called participants.
Okay.
If you click on that, a box should open up on the right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I think the iPhone is on.
Okay. Because it's pinned. It seems like it's pinned, and that's all I can see.
I think the iPhone is on. Anne is hiding away, and I was struggling to hear her.
Okay, I think you have to control it to get.
Yes.
Okay, I can't see you. Okay.
Unpin.
Unpin?
Yeah.
Yes.
You pinned yourself now. Now you've pinned Ben.
Now we can see you.
But Ben, you're pinned now. Okay, you're using the
laptop.
The speaker. So you've got the speaker thingy.
What?
Okay. No, I'm good. Thank you. I can see everybody now.
But I can't.
Okay.
I can see somebody. Igwe. Igwe, my Igwe. Look at you. How are you?
Igwe is on.
You just quietly slid in here. Igwe.
Igwe.
Good birthday.
Igwe.
Oh no.
Igwe.
Good evening, Chairman.
Good evening, good day. Oh, why?
Igwe. Anyai.
How are you?
I'm good. Look at Jubril. My goodness. I can't believe this. It's just so good. I love this.
Okay, so I'm going to volunteer 2 people to speak. Let me start with my other big brother. Let me start with my other big brother. Ebekwe Dike Pius Okibo. Please, I invite you to say a few words to your sister.
Be nice.
We can't hear you.
Unmute yourself.
I did. Yes. Okay, now it's unmuted. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I was saying that is exactly what she is, my sister. My younger sister. Now, just like Ben had said, fantastic lady, brilliant, beautiful, smart, very hardworking, and constantly smiling. And if I might add, always running past my house, along with Chukuka. I'm always running to them on the bridge. When I'm walking, I don't run. So, okay, like you, my knees are busted. So I could run. So I'm constantly seeing Nwando on the bridge, and I'm wondering, where the hell does this young lady find the energy to run? I mean, she's constantly running, and for every marathon, I'm standing in front of my gate, waiting with my zoom lens on my camera to take a photograph of her. And guess what? Never stops to say hello. She just runs past me until she came behind. And I said, okay, she needed some water and came into the house to come and drink some water. Meanwhile, her friend and chairman, Chukwuka, is constantly running behind them. never alongside them, or he's always running behind.
Yes, no one left behind.
All I can say, this is a fantastic time. Happy birthday. You're 25 today. Forget all those who say you're 60. You're 25 today.
Thank you.
Let us be thankful to God that you're 25. I'm loving this. You might not understand the situation that I had with Ben today. Me and Ben, we're kind of like having a good time. So
no, don't call it what it is, you know.
Well, we had a fantastic time today, man. So,
hey, Fire, say what it is now.
No, I can't.
You can't.
You have
to say
it. I can't. My senior brother must say it himself. I can't say it. Only my senior brother can say it. As you can see, I'm drinking water. I can't drink alcohol again because I'm overloaded. And just in case I might say the wrong thing. That's why I'm very cautious and I don't want to say the wrong thing. That's why I'm drinking water. But Nwando, I love you to death. Happy birthday. I'm so grateful that you've been able to keep this smile on your face. You know, you're constantly smiling. I've never seen you frown ever in my life. You know, even when we're little kids. I don't even know if you've ever frowned in your lifetime. So you have, or it's maybe in a private moment, but this is absolutely fantastic. You look very good for 25.
Oh my God. All right.
So please, happy birthday and God bless.
Thank you so much, Pius. Thank you, love you. Thank you.
Auntie Remy.
Yes.
You know that I wanted to not barging in there. Okay, I haven't seen you for a while, by the way.
Yes.
You look good as well. Anyway, no, I just wanted to throw in one or two words. You know, it's not long ago that I met you, but I think after we met, very quickly did I become part of the family.
I do.
You know, it was one of the most amazing things, you know, that happened. Yeah. And you know, I loved your mother. We had really good, you know, conversations, and of course, my dear Kachira, you know, and you know, when I was told that you turned 60, I thought 60. What is that? So I didn't realize that you were counting the years, you know, all this while, because I thought you stopped at a certain point, you know, because you never changed. You know? So I didn't realize the years were counting. But so now knowing that it's 60, I wonder how you did it. And you may have stopped counting at, did you say 25?
Yes, that's what my brother said. So that's what it is.
But you know, I couldn't add to any of the things that were said. But let me add.
Yeah, 25.
Yeah, but let me say this, Remy. You know, there is something that you will know now that I will tell you, that one day you came to me and you did something that will actually remain with me for a long time. And you came to me and you said to me, "I'm going to give you a son." You know, I tell you something that you will never understand how important that is. But I want to say that, you know, you are such a great mother and such a great person that, you know, the hard work that I saw all the time I worked with you, wherever we were, in Houston or London or Lagos. You know, I think it's really, really, no, seriously. You know, it's amazing the consistency that I have seen. And for me, it's been quite rewarding building that relationship with you. So happy birthday. And I shouldn't say 60, but that's what I'm told. But whatever it is, maybe you stop the years. I wish you are going to have many more years. And
Thank you.
but I hope that those years that are remaining will be even beautiful, more precious, happier,
Amen.
and more satisfying for all the things you could do in your life.
Amen. Thank you. All right, so we'll have one more guest speaker, and
That's me.
Thank you so much.
I will volunteer.
Okay, just very quickly.
No, okay, very quickly, but
Amen.
Just very quickly about the son. No, it's not. I wanted to correct that because just in case some people were wondering. First of all, the time that he was saying this was at a time when I didn't have produced any more son, having had all day at the time. But secondly, it is my son that I was talking about because I took my son to him. So I was not producing a son for him.
That's very important clarification.
Just let me clarify that.
Very important clarification.
Not that I wouldn't want to have a son with you, but I'd already had my sons. Thank you.
Sorry, can I say something?
Yeah.
Can I say something?
Yes,
I
please.
don't know. Okay, I just wanted to say something on behalf of all the classmates. We've known each other since we were all 10.
Yes.
Some of us we were 9, and some people were maybe 15. We're just discovering.
That's happened in every school, by the way.
We knew you. I'm telling the truth. We knew you as Margaret. Aren't I telling the truth? Why is Ayaba's mouth open? Anyway,
I mean, I know that you older, but I don't know about 15, though.
We knew you as Margaret.
Yes.
And we are extremely proud of the woman that you have turned out to be.
Absolutely.
You were very, very naughty. I remember that you were always getting into trouble. So was I. Real trouble. And the reason why we're proud of you, Margaret, is because you are a well-rounded woman. You are, when I say well-rounded, everybody's spoken of how determined and how this and how that, but she also knows how to have fun. You know, she is down to earth. She's very practical. She's very real. What you see about Margaret is what you get. You know, she speaks her mind, which is refreshing in the Nigeria of today, even though I know you don't live in Nigeria, but you know what I mean. You know, we are extremely proud. And I must say that our class is made up of very accomplished women, but Margaret stands out. She wants to do something and she does it. She is always setting the bar higher and higher for herself every year. She's disgusting the way she looks as if she's 25, but we'll give her that. We won't grudge her that.
Who's talking? Look who's talking. Olamide. How can you say that?
Don't mind her.
But I just thought that, you know, her classmates Moji had spoken for us, which was good, but I just thought that all her classmates, and there are what? How many of us? Almost 60 of us. Almost 60 of us are really, really proud of who you have become. We're proud of the children you have raised. We're proud of the fact that you always fight in our corner. I wouldn't want to be in the other corner when you're in another corner, if you know what I mean. And we love you round the world to the moon and back. And we really, really wish you the very best. We pray that not only will you have long life, not only will you have prosperity, you will have abundance of every good thing.
Amen.
Like your son said, all the good you have sown will come back to you a thousand times. In the church, we always say that when you call one person, 1,000 people will answer. Because you will be a woman of influence. You already are a woman of influence, but you are creating a niche for yourself, and you will influence that niche in the name of the Lord.
Amen.
We just wish you the very best. And we will be here, but not on Zoom, for your 70th,
Yes,
your 80th, your 90th.
Amen. Amen.
We will be in stilettos.
Amen.
We will be in stilettos, and we'll all look as if we're 25 years
Even
old.
with our Zimmer frame.
Amen.
With our Zimmer frame.
Well done,
Amen.
well done. We love
Thank
you.
you. Thank you so much. Thank you,
right.
Olamide. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And I love
All
you all.
Amen.
I love you guys.
At this
so much.
stage, we'll invite a response from the birthday girl.
Oh,
So, please, birthday girl.
Oh goodness. When I was Apple told me, I thought it was just it's just the two of us. I think it's Moji's phone. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought just the five of us were just going to be chatting. So I just said, I don't care that it's just the five of us. I'm going to get my
glad rags on.
I'm going to look good. I'm going to put my, these things don't happen just like that. So I'm going to do it all. So this is just, I really can't even begin to tell you how much it means to me to have so many of you, because starting with you all my siblings that we all grew up together, and including Pius and including Dom, I'm so grateful to you all, because what I love about this family is that, and it was when Momsi died, that was when I knew that, there's nothing that can ever shake us or break us. And it was how we all just worked together, clubbed together, and just got on with it. And there was no, remember all the issues at the end, the whole five of us, we stood together. And that's how I feel, is the five of us against the world. Nothing can ever come between us. And I thank you all. You've just all been so amazing. My ride or die sister is going to be like that forever. I've said, anybody who comes into my life, well, I'm afraid you have to take me, my sister, and my niece. It's the three of us together, because my children have grown up. They have all gone to form their own lives and have their own families. So that's how we are. But thank you so much, and you've been a big brother, because I remember that. There's some things that let's just not say. But
you can say it, I can handle it. Don't worry. You can say I can handle it.
Yeah. No, you make me think. I especially remember the sneaking out days, because without you, we wouldn't have had any fun at all growing up, because Momsi was so strict. We wouldn't have had fun. So that time, gosh, you were great. But it's been consistent all the way. You've been just such an amazing big brother. And Chieme, our man of God, I thank you so much. And also, not only are you a man of God, you now chose a woman of God as your companion. So, man and woman of God, you are just so amazing. Thank you so much. And always there, always standing by every one of us in prayer. You're just amazing. Thank you. And
thank you.
Thank you. And of course, Emma. This is Stella's sister, Emma. Emma, you are a sister now, because I was saying it to you. It wasn't just a marriage. It is your sister. That is how it is. Sorry.
Love you.
And okay, you're just as our little baby brother. You know, when we were little, so first Ben went abroad to school. It was me, Ben, and Apo. We used to hang out. Then Ben went abroad. Then Apo went abroad. So I was now the oldest one in the house. And when I wanted to go out, Momsy said, no, you can't go out on your own. Take your two brothers. And I looked at her. How can I take Tia and Buke with me to a party? You know? Well, now when I go to the place, I'm asking, okay, please, do you have any party to take me to? It's amazing. Time is a leveler, you know? It just, so my QC girls, my QC sisters, you girls, you're just, wow, you're just amazing, amazing, amazing. You know, and Yapsi, you're our glue. You know, you're the one who made sure, first it was on email, and then I don't know how she managed to migrate all of us, because not everybody is up to this all social media, WhatsApp thing. But Yapsi determined and migrated all of us to WhatsApp. And that sisterhood has stood so strong, and I just see it going on until we're all 80, 90, whatever age, and our fingers are crippled with arthritis and we can't press the buttons anymore. But by then we won't be pressing buttons, we'll just be speaking to people.
Voice, exactly.
But thank you so much, guys, all of you. You know, I don't want to miss anybody out, but you guys are just incredible. And of course, Kofo is our birthday keeper. She's the one who records everybody's birthday, and Olamide is the one who is the birthday soothsayer. She writes a message for every birthday. But Hamda, Buki, Shola, you know, you guys, Iche, I don't want to miss anybody out. Who have I missed out? Bimbo is here. You guys, I thank you so much. You've just been amazing. And my warrior family, and in case my children are thinking, has mommy forgotten us? Don't worry, I'll come back. So my road warrior family, you guys, it's really such a family, I tell you, because they are the most supportive people. If you say, does anybody know anybody in XYZ? Because it's not just about running. Running is the shared passion, and that's the glue that brought us all together. But it's just everybody so supportive. You want to know anybody, you know, the CEO of whoever, in just 1 minute, problem solved. They just stand by you all the way. If you have something and you say, I want everybody to subscribe to this, they're on the game straight away. They just get on with it. So thank you so much, my warrior family, my road warriors. Queen Pinky, who else is here? King James, Funshaw, Anarchy, Rachel, Susu, delicious Susu, Ike Mesai, oh my God, Jerry, Chairman Consistency. Thank you so much. Who have I missed out to? Have I missed anybody else?
You have missed Betty, Dico, and Victor.
Yeah. Yes. So, no. I'm still getting
Happy
that.
birthday, Margaret.
So yes, because there are all these people who are my extended family, my sisters and brothers, and of course Betty, Dico, Victor Hayes, my people. These are my people, and
Happy birthday,
Bella. Thank you so much. And where is Uzo? Uzo, are you still around? Oh, okay, she's not here. You know, I just have so many people. It's incredible. So thank you so much. These are my extended family. And of course, Anne, my sister. How we met, it was so funny. because being at that event, and it's a city event, and we're there and being all polite, and then I spot there's another, not only another Black person, but a Black woman. I looked at her, there's a Black woman here. There's no way I'm going to let her leave this place without meeting her and getting to know who she is. And we did, and we connected straight away. And that was that. So thank you so much. Thank you for being there. And of course, there's so many other people that are here that are really family. And some of the connections are through my sister, because of course, anybody who has that connection with my sister is my family as well. So it doesn't matter. So, Terry, Bella, who else? Apo, help me out. Who else? Chini, you all, the beautiful Mosi sisters. Sorry, and who else? Annette is there. Annette, my sister. My sister. Oh, hey,
Linda.
Linda is not my sister, she's my daughter. Didi. And my sister Didi. Didi. It's so delicious. Didi, thank you so much.
Mama, go and watch your. I'll turn it off.
And then I'm comfortable. Love you too, my darling. Love you. And then my other, this family, when I keep saying extended family, the extension, wow, because Uwem is my brother. Never mind that he said I wanted to give him a child. He's my brother. He's my brother, Uwem. And Uwem, we had some really interesting times with a mutual, he was your client as well, a mutual client in Houston. Oh, no, was it? No, not Houston, in
Miami.
No, did you remember Miami?
Yes, now we went to. Hang on. Yeah, we went to visit Moji now.
Moji, yes, with that difficult client, but God knows best. that was.
Where am I now? I'm lost.
Yeah, so thank you so much for being here, and also who else am I?
Bayo is somewhere here.
Bayo goes back because it's the connection with Ben. That is how that one comes about, So Bayo, thank you so much.
You look great. You look awesome.
Sorry?
You look awesome. You look great.
Thank you. So we've been watching all your whiskey and all those on the internet, and all those your what do they call it? Johnny Walker, not whiskey, is the walkabout. The whole, we follow your journeys, and especially when you come to the UK and you're having my favorite pudding. Is what's called sticky toffee pudding. I saw when you posted the place where you had it. I wrote it down because I'm still going to go there and have that sticky toffee pudding there.
You should check it out on Sundays.
Yes, I will. So thank you so much. And who else?
Our wife, Enuma, where is she?
Our two wives, our wife, Enuma, Stella. Okay, where's Enuma? Enuma, this our wife is just an incredible woman.
Oh, look at that. Adora is here too.
Yeah, sorry?
Baby Adora is here.
Bimbo's there, Bimbo. Hafner.
Oh my God, Bimbo, that's another thing. This is my extended family. I tell you, that's the problem. When you
Adora is there.
Adora. Oh my God, Adora.
Adora, say hello.
Where is Adora? My darling Adora, delicious, lovely looking Adora. Thank you so much. Yes, that's my niece. Yes, thank you. Adorable Adora. Thank you. And this girl, she is super intelligent. And she's smiling there. You don't know what is in her brain. That girl, You're going to get it, my love. You will. But Bimbo, Abby, where's Abs?
Terry.
Abs, are you here?
Terry Dafanuni.
Yeah, and I acknowledge Terry. Terry has family now. And Abs, where's Abs? Abby, are you still here? Okay. And Igwe, my Igwe, Igwe and Uwem and I, we've had so much fun together. And Anne, do you remember some of our... Igwe, I can't believe how you...
We shall not say.
We don't, don't mind doing. He's trying to be man of mystery. There is nothing there. But anyway, we've had a good time. Yeah, and who else? Who have I missed out to? God, please, I just want to make sure I don't miss anybody out. Thank you so much, everyone. Oh, this is just so amazing. And then, of course, my children. Sorry, you I'm just so grateful to God because I have everybody, you know, people who are here, they know me, we all go way back. And you know that I have two stepchildren and two children, but all four are my blood children because there's no difference. There is nothing that separates them. And in fact, I had children, and when Falabi knew that they were his step brother and half brother, was when he got to an age, he said, "Mommy, but how old exactly were you when you had?" and that was when, you know, these four are really the most amazing children because it's really just about the love. You just know that the love is there. And I want to say to each of you, because I know we don't always see each other as often as we would love to, or we should even, but I know that there is love there, and that love is what connects us all and keeps us all together. Where's everybody? Where's Sulu? And
I'm here. Love you, Mom.
Love you, Mom.
Love you too. Love you too. Thank you so much.
I don't know if Lex is still on, but
yeah.
No, Lex is there.
And of course, my granddaughter Georgia. What's so funny is that when Tolu is with Georgia, people are looking at Tolu and say, "How can you be the mother of this child?" When I'm with Tolu, they say, "How can you be the mother of this girl?" And then when the three of us are together, and then Georgia says, "Grandmom," and they say, "How can you be the grandmother of this?" So it's just amazing how wonderful. But yeah, no, I
love you. We love you.
I love you. I love you all so much.
Love
I'm
you,
sorry I've gone on for so long. Please forgive me. It won't happen again because I'll only be 60 again. But I might call you like this again at 70. But
it's your day.
Please indulge me. So thank you so much. And yeah, my Jerry. I don't know where is Bull now. I'm so disappointed that Bull isn't here. One of our members, because Bull, that's what we call him. Well, if Bull was here, you would know why we call him Bull, because, well, I don't know why they call him Bull, but I know why, I think they call him Bull. But, you know, the sound that comes from Bull, you know. But when I was staying with Falabi, and I didn't know that you could actually go out and run at 5 a.m. And I couldn't run during the day because it was too hot. So
sorry, could you mute everybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, at home, once it's 8 or 9, the sun is out, you can't run. So that was really interfering with, but I can't go out, you know, at 5 o'clock. I'm too scared. And Bull was the one, every morning he would pick me up to go for the run. And that was just so special because without him, I couldn't have been really, I wouldn't have done enough runs to actually qualify to be a member. So thank you so much, Bull, in absentia. But yeah, they're just, it's just been amazing. So thank you, everybody. I hope I've managed to catch all my people. Oh, please forgive me if I've left you out, but thank you so much.
Okay, well, so thank you, everybody. It's been great. It's actually worked out so much better than I thought. So everybody's unmuted. We can just take 1 minute to give a shout out to each other because we're going to now move on to dance till the end. So we hope that we'll be there for do the dance session for about a half hour. So thank you everybody again, and DJ Blocks again, who is doing
DJ Blocks, I didn't even acknowledge
Amigos, time to dance!
DJ Blocks, yes.
Sorry.
And oh my God, Cheyenne, I think we've lost Cheyenne, thank you. Hey, Tito! 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 I missed out. Did I miss anybody out?
DJ Blocks in the mix to get you lifted.
Yes. Oh my God, big heart. Big heart.
Big
heart. Thank you. Thank you so much. Ella, my fellow
DJ Blocks in the
Just one taste and I'm wanting more, shawty. What you give me is not enough. You know that me and my body love, shawty. Oh baby, I'm getting jealous. Don't wanna see you with anybody you want. I'm getting jealous. Don't wanna see you with anybody you want. I'm getting jealous.
I don't check my energy. I don't get time for no enemy. To reach me for later to me. Nothing with person never see. I'm on nothing with it does I can't something. I can't something. I get so come on your back. I get so come on your back. To buffet, to my get so come on your back. Body on check. I thought I don't mind the back, them. No, you don't mind. Cause we go there. I'm to put the rape, the one I should be shaking. Go to buffet, I get so come to buffet. Go to buffet, my get so come on your back. Body on check. Go to buffet, get so go to buffet, no my get so come on your bed. Go to buffet, no my get so come on your bed. Body on check. I thought I don't mind the bed, them. No, you don't mind. go pepele, pejawa, ashimile, shake. I don't wanna hear your shit. I don't wanna hear say you there with another man. The way your body rotate, I know what I come if I see you with another man. I don't wanna hear your shit. I don't wanna hear say you there with another man. The way your body rotate, I don't wanna see you with nobody, 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 nobody. Look at me, baby. All inside. Are you okay? Are you okay? Up to my bedroom, cause I've got there for you. Are you okay? Are you okay? I want to use my money to scatter your brain for you. Permit me. Yeah, I love you. I want to use my to shift your womb. Oh, permit me. Baby, my money. She say, Adeo. Fine, oh, watch your love for like it, why not more than, your body, check it, push it in, yeah, in my day, Tabalo, see, leg, why now, my daddy, tell me what's in your body, I'm not damn as easy, baby, why you want to give me control, if you want to get alright, I'ma make my mind on you, I'ma need that and I go my on you, I'ma need that and do maybe, I don't know anything, maybe don't go got it, collect, oh wale, oh one neck, back am body to correct. Oh no, every man don't forget. Money go perfume, oh collect, oh wale, oh one neck, back am body to correct. Say she love me, yeah love it. Sensima, why they for her Benzema? Why you want it all? I'm Sensima. This kind dance, you the dance. I'm doing the singing, you doing the dance. Oh, why you wanna do me long thing? Share open up, sorry, why you they do me something? Yeah. Why you they do me something? Share open up, sorry, why you they do me something? Yeah. Oh, collect, oh, wale, oh, one neck, back up, body to correct. Oh, no,
Anybody know the bathroom? Zombie know the zanku. They know the great body, great body, great body. They know the great body, great body, great body. Supposed to be thank God, thank God. So you know be chukudi, chukudi. Kilo de, why you dey cry, oh mama? You won't commit suicide when you supposed dance my cosa. I hate them, yo. But cause I must go, no kill yourself, no kill yourself, go dance my cosa. Sululele, 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 ojú ẹlẹ́pà, ojú ẹlẹ́pà. Anybody know the best? Zombie know the zanku. They know the great body, great body, great body. They know the great body, great body, great body. You supposed to be thank God, thank God, thank God. So you know be chukudi, chukudi. Mama go le gbe. Oh, Calito, so girl dance my cousin.
Make we scatter this place tonight. Dance and sweat till I in a fight. We must settle this thing tonight. Yeah. Tonight. Yeah. And if you tell me, say make a bello. I don't go waste time, but to do like so. Everybody be Joe, this love. Hey. This love, no be chop and go. Hey. Now because of you, I get to goosebumps all over. This feeling got me falling all over. Get tired of something they do me for body, oh. I make me spend this money, oh. Hey. Because of you, I get to goosebumps. This feeling got me falling. Get tired of something they do me for body, oh. I make me spend this money, oh. This one I delete and Romeo. Original Bongolo.
One I get the boyfriend, wait till me behave. She get the boyfriend, we no like to spend it. She get the boyfriend, he too dey kaku. She get the boyfriend, oh my Ijebu. She enter her DM, she see ọmọ pẹ́ fọlá Bọ́láńlé ṣọpẹ́ o. She enter her DM, ó rọ́mọ bẹ̀tà o. Wọ́n sì ní fẹ́ fọ́lẹ́tì bèbí, àbó fẹ́ fẹsẹ̀ ṣá o. Pẹ́pẹ́ dẹ̀, Bọ́láńlé pẹ́pẹ́ dẹ̀ o. Pẹ́pẹ́ dẹ̀, Bọ́láńlé pẹ́pẹ́ dẹ̀ o. Pẹ́pẹ́ dẹ̀, Bọ́láńlé pẹ́pẹ́ dẹ̀ o.
Wanna make love on the moon, dancing to my tunes. Easy too much, it's not too much. I wanna be on forest, if wishes were horses. Easy too much, it's not too much. If I want money, I do want dance, I got to say. If I want money, I'm all by my shoulder, I'm all by my foya, I'm all by me. Yeah, yeah. I wanna be a billionaire, yeah. I wanna be a billionaire, yeah, yeah.
Kó dùn máa wọlé, ló bá ti lówó lápò. Àṣàbí tó ń ṣa dọ́là, àwọn pàdé mi tó ń ṣe wáyé. Èkó dùn jù báyìí lọ, ọmọ arábí lọmọ ọmọ pẹ́ sá lọ. Owó wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́, àwọn kan wà òkè. Má lọ fọ́ bí àwọ̀, àwọ̀ ò lè sá lọ fún wọn. Sábàdé àmà kí wọn kábọ̀. Àwọn alálẹ̀ kó ìwọ má fọ̀. Instalife, oríṣiríṣi nǹkan ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Lápò Young John, oríṣiríṣi ìdí ló ń bẹ́ẹ̀. Gómẹ̀, quarter pass, ó sì fẹ́ high. After one, original time ọjọ́ extra. Gómẹ̀, quarter pass, ó sì fẹ́ high. After one, original time ọjọ́ extra. Má fọ̀, kò sẹ́yìn ọ̀fẹ́ jọ̀wọ́ má fọ̀.
DJ Blocks in the mix.
Jerusalema, ikayalami, ilondoloze, uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Jerusalema, ikayalami, ilondoloze, uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Dawo yami alikona, buso wami aukulana. Ilondoloze,
wami awukholana ilondoloze uhambe nami ilondoloze 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 tungangishilana ilondoloze 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 tungangishilana dawo yami ayikholana buso wami awukholana ilondoloze zuhambe nami dawo yami ayikholana buso wami ilondoloze zuhambe nami. No matter where you go, remember the road that will lead you. No matter where you go, remember the road that will lead you. That will lead you. That will lead you.
Okay, everybody, I'm sorry to have muted the DJ. He doesn't know, but I just wanted to say thank you. Everybody welcome to stay on and keep dancing and partying. But again, happy birthday to my son. Thank you all so much for being here. So let's just keep going.
So thank you so much, everyone. I really, really appreciate all of you. Love you a lot.
Thanks, Uncle Okay.
No, not at all.
And okay, thanks for putting it together, and thanks to everyone.
Yeah, thanks, Uncle Okay.
It was actually a whole committee. It was a whole committee.
I thought so. So thank you to all of you. Thank you to love you. Thank you so much.
Love you all. Love everybody.
Love you, Mom.
Mom. Love you, Mom.
Love you.
Love you all. Happy birthday again.
Thank you. I'm not going
Hey, Abby, hello.
I'm going to carry on rocking, please.
Watching you.
For this COVID, I'm going to see you again.
Madam Bella.
Sister.
After COVID.
Oh, what did I do?
Okay, I'm signing now. Talk to you soon.
Sarah.
Long time, but